I really need someone to come out and help me kind of walk around and look, or build a new house that's ideal for solar, right?
No, we've actually there's been some pretty cool technological advances in what's called Lidar, which is essentially it's a technology that uses light and lasers to understand the amount of light that hits the surface of your roof. And so in the old days, and still to a certain extent today, if there's a lot of shading, we send somebody out there to do a shading analysis because it may be, but that on parts of your roof that gets a sufficient sun window or solar access, it still might make sense to do it. But our first pass would be to look at a LiDAR assessment if you fall into a region that has already been mapped and look at what the solar access is. If there's some questions, we'll go out there and do an actual shade study using a pathfinder, which, believe it or not, was invented by farmers when they were looking at where to plant their crops and getting the right amount of sunlight. So it's been around for hundreds of years. We use that same technology on the roof to measure at any given day and in any given season, what does the shade look like as it strikes across your roof? And so we call that a shading analysis, and we do that to determine. And sometimes trimming limbs back will help open up that access. And other times, look, solar still does not work in the shade. And so we have a motto in our office: no shady solar. And so if it's not going to produce what we think it should, then we just advise you to look at other sustainable energy efficiency improvements that you might consider for your home.
Just can't wait to get on